Welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod, and it looks like we're going to have a buzzer beater here. Last second stream before Christmas Day is done. Why is that important? Well, first off, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to whatever you celebrate. It's the holiday season. We're all here for family and friends, right? That said, it's an hour, less than an hour before midnight of where I'm at. And that means less than an hour before Battle of the Basilica is done. And I'm going to do this best I can, as quick as I can, to get you the 5-star teams I'm using, the 5-star using teams I'm using to go through the boss and to go through nodes. And then I'm going to turn around and do all 4 stars or less for the remaining ones. I'm trying not to stall too long here because we have very little time. Without any further ado, let's get to it. I'm going to start with a 5-star team that I'm using to get through this. Molten Man. Molten Man and his counterpart, you know, the Hydro Man fight as well. Really, they're not that hard. They're single boss things, you know, there's not much to them. You can literally just go with like 5-star Captain and rely on Rope-a-Dope because it does like on that single hit, it takes 10 red, but does like a bunch of damage, 17,000 plus 1 for each AP you get rid of, which you get rid of all of them. You deal almost 1,000 damage, and that's at the level I have it at, but 1,000 damage extra for each extra AP you're getting rid of. You could deal so much damage with this ability in one hit, and it's pretty good. It's overlooked quite often. It's not thought about all the time. But in a one-on-one fight, coup de grace from Captain America Infinity War is pretty darn good. So just get him some red feeders, get in there and do the job. Or you can do what I do, which is, you've probably heard me say it before, but let's watch it in practice. Okoye plus Gore, and of course, my new favorite, Deathlock. I know these are 4 stars, and why would I use these when I have all these 5 stars that are champed? But just look. Just watch it happen. Red, yellows, team ups. There's other ways to get through this fight. There really is. But this is amazingly efficient and very fast. Very little animations, nothing slowing you down. This is very efficient. You might ask why I have Deathlock in the middle. It's honestly just because I have Gore and Okoye saved on the sides because it's easier for essential nodes, and this team doesn't work without Gore and, without Okoye, but Gore and Okoye get along just fine without Deathlock. It's when you add Deathlock in that it gets ridiculous. To start off, whenever you're using this team, because Deathlock demands it, make a red or a blue match immediately, and then you don't really ever have to look back. Meaning you don't have to make another one if you don't want to. So I made 1 blue match, and now that came out of that passive right there. There was like a bunch of damage just came out because I have 2 team up and 1 focus point. Now I have 7 team up and 1 focus point. And he's dead. Hey Mark, Merry Christmas. Good to see you, dude. So, without, you know, my Okoye is not that crazy over leveled. I mean, it's my best one, but I've really hammered it home with trying to level up as best I can. 469 isn't that crazy strong. But let's face it, if you're going to level up a 5-star character to use to clear a path through PvE stuff, Okoye is really good for it. Okay, for side nodes, I'm going to do it again. Should I do Mantis or should I do Spider-Gwen? They both have good value. Maybe I will do something different. I'll do it on Squirrel Girl? Venom? Or versus... Oh, God. I guess I have to leave that one alone for now. Let's do it on Squirrel Girl. Let's get this one over with. If you're going to go against with the 3-star required team, bring out your best guns you got, because you only have a 3-star you're relying on, and Squirrel Girl isn't exactly like, you know, bringing the A game that certain other 3-stars are. Sure, she's decent, but she's not packing a punch like 3-star Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Arcade, Scarlet Witch. You get what I'm saying? So definitely bring your A game on the 2 side guys. Who am I using for this sort of stuff? I mean, once again, Okoye and Gore are great for this stuff. They get you through so much of it. I wish I could say it any less, but this is what I'm getting through a lot of stuff with. Okay, I'm going to run it again just to show you what this team does without Deathlock. I want to hammer this home that you should be focusing on getting these guys up. It's simple. Now, without Deathlock, just get team-ups and yellows. That's all Okoye wants. Okay, I got 6 of a team-up. I'm already doing a bunch of damage on the side. Now, you would say maybe, hey, doesn't Immortal Hulk do something similar on the side? And I'd say, yeah, but yet it requires green tiles out there. This doesn't require a certain color tile out there. It just works because there's 3 repeaters that you start with, and they start fortified. So even Mighty Thor has to take a moment to get rid of them. It's actually a little more guaranteed to work. You're going to get more stopping power. And plus, if they get rid of your repeaters, you get 2 yellow for each one. It only costs 7 to put out 3 more. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Now, he should be dead after this turn. There you go. Here at work for Christmas. At work? Are you literally at work, Mark? Or are you talking about me working on the game here? I hope you're not working. Okay, while we continue on the conversation. Oh, you're at work, Mark? Oh, sorry to hear that, dude. I don't know if your boss can hear me, but try slacking off a bit. That's silly. I guess you are slacking off if you're watching me, but thank you. I appreciate it, as always, Mark. Okay, 4 stars only. Now, what am I doing? First things first. If I'm doing 4 stars only, obviously we got to get rid of Okoye. I'm just going to throw on the 4-star filter. 4 stars and 3 stars only on my filters, because let's just be honest, 2 stars and 1 stars aren't going to cut it. Let's show you what this looks like without Okoye to start. This will be my starter 4-star team, okay? Gore, Okoye with, they're around here somewhere. Oh, wow, I scrolled too far, I guess. There it is, Deathlock. Okay, Okoye, Deathlock, and put in a different big match damage person, okay? Like, really, Okoye is only there because she's adding in extra damage with her Wakanda Forever, and it's really sickening. But hey, you could do this with other people. It honestly doesn't matter. It just, of course, Okoye is going to do it the best. She adds on so much extra attack power. But you could do this with anyone else that does match damage. So go ahead. Let's go and throw on, someone just basic, like Juggernaut, okay? Juggernaut's got Unstoppable, so extra 225% match damage. And he takes 90% less damage from enemy match damage. So, like, he's a nice tank, right? So this should do decently well. Okay, he doesn't have any requirements, and since he does extra match damage up front, he's gonna basically block for these guys. I could do that. I could do Blob. I could do Dark Beast. I could do Karnak. I'm gonna try it with just these guys like this. When I say try, it's because honestly I use Okoye so much, I kind of forgot what it's like to put a different tank in front. Let's do this. Oh, I want to throw in a red and yellow boost, because it helps just in case my 3 repeaters get killed on turn 1, which just happens like, I don't know, 5% of the time. But if they do, obviously you have enough AP because of their destruction to get the shadow minions back out there. And then I throw a green-black boost out there, because if you can get Deathlock's boost out there, his his countdown tile, you'll find yourself in a much better spot real quick. I'm sorry, Mark, what was that? I did been playing Puzzle Quest for 4 hours straight. Holy wow. 4 hours? Well, you know, I shouldn't say wow. I've had those days way in the past, much like yourself, sir. My runs are a lot quicker nowadays, but I remember those days. And hats off to you, sir. Okay, Deathlock, you want a red, right? Here's your red, sir. But we're going to need more. Now that we don't have Okoye boosting it, we need red and blues all the time. So that damage is increasing ever so slowly. It's increasing. Not to mention, don't forget collateral does that extra hit. Doing pretty decent damage here. I mean, I want more reds. There's a red. Oh, I got rid of my red. I honestly was gonna get it. I could do this. There's no reason not to. It does damage, but of course you're not adding in the focus points from Deathlock. You know, add those in too. So, boop. Yeah, just a little bit more. Don't forget these things are actually blocking damage, so that's why it looks so less. But he's still dying. Let's call it what it is. Uh-oh. He got rid of some of my tiles. I just need one more yellow right here. And I'll get my shadow minions back. Which are actually kind of important for him. Because shadow minions, I don't know if you remember this, and while they're out there... I'm just going to click on one real quick. Oh, it doesn't say it in the text. And here, there it is. It takes... For each shadow minion on the board, he takes 10% less damage from enemy matches and abilities. Look at that. And, oh yeah, and while Gore has one or more shadow minions on the board, he takes no damage from enemy strike tiles. It's really good. It's overlooked way too much. Let's just say that much. Look at that. Look at all this damage we're doing. This is just a team of 4 stars. Made a boss look wimpy. Now you're working on a 4-star Doc Ock. Good stuff, dude. He's a great nullifier for anyone relying on specials. Good in many situations, PvP and puzzle gauntlets and stuff like that. Good stuff. Okay, let's go for these side ones, these wave nodes. We're gonna start off against Mantis. Mantis can have a good amount of fun if you treat her right. I don't even mean that be a double entendre. That's not what I'm going for here. Remember, Mantis states. Is it you are afraid? There it is. Whenever you match or destroy an enemy special tile, create a 1-turn purple countdown tile that stuns a random enemy for 4 turns. Okay, if the enemy's already stunned, they take damage instead. A lot of damage because she's buffed right now. Oversharing's good at like giving the enemy a tile of your choice. Obviously, you give them something you can match easily. And then, of course, sleep is just for 8 green, but it keeps someone asleep with a repeater when you have it at 5. They're just going to stay asleep. Sure, it gives them a little bit of regen for health, but because of the sleep and the you are afraid, they're not going to wake up. So, what are we going to put with her? Someone that monopolizes on all this enemy tile action. You know who's fun for that? We go down to Carnage, right? Matching enemy tiles, right? Notice that my black is at 5 because I want 3 enemy tiles a turn. And then, you know who else is fun for matching enemy tiles? Rhino. So we're going to monopolize as much of this enemy tile match stuff as we can. Because Rhino, when you match enemy stuff, it does an extra almost 1,000 damage and he jumps to the front. So in other words, he tanks for me. And his hide bound says he takes less damage. So, yeah, we're doing that. Okay? We're going to see how much we can milk out of this. You ready for it? I am. Let's go. So, this is, once again, just 4-star dudes. We're doing level 8 boss fight. End of the night. Okay? This is the hardest these nodes are going to get. See, here's an enemy node. I'm just going to match that right now. There's a You Are Afraid. Rhino might kicked in. I'm going to match this one here because I get 2 for 1. It's like a nice sale. All these people are stunned now. The whole team's stunned. Oh, nighty night. Now, you could use Mantis with a bunch of other teammates. I mean, Mantis and Carnage are kind of like peanut butter and jelly in a lot of cases, but you could use other people. You could use 4-star Venom Brock, you know, Brock Venom, because he makes an enemy projectile every time you do so much damage to the enemy. Guess what we're doing quite often? Doing damage to the enemy. I could use this red to speed things up, and I think I will. It's going to hurt me a little bit. I think I want to wait to get one more red. That way it won't hurt me. Because you need 10 red or more, so his red won't hurt you. You could fire it off on 7, but if you have 10 or more, it won't actually do damage back to you. So we'll just do that. There we go. You need to get rid of some of your own tiles because he won't spawn any more enemy tiles unless you get rid of some friendly tiles. It's kind of silly, but it's just the way it is. So now I'm gonna match this away. So now I have enough yellow, okay, to overshare. If there's something I could really actually overshare, I need a available match. I think a lot of this isn't matchable. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, whatever. We'll do this one. You might wonder why that one. Why green? Well, I could put someone to sleep, or I could do trample. Trample does damage to enemy team, which isn't a lot, really, but destroys a random 3x3 block of tiles, plus an additional 1 enemy or basic tile. And if he's in front, he also stuns a random enemy for a turn. And he is in front, so I'm looking for the random stun. I'm looking for Mantis to kick in with her You Are Afraid stuffs. I'm looking for a few different fun things here. See? You Are Afraid kicks in. And can we get an overshare? Yes, we can. We will overshare this tile. So now that's an enemy tile, but that's okay. We're just gonna match it away now. Make more fear tactics here, you know? Just stunning people left and right again. Oh, thank you, Rhino. We're gonna create some friendly protects, but also enemy strike tiles. Yes, please. Just match that right there. We'll match this enemy tile right here because that's a countdown. We want to get rid of that thing. Okay. I want to get rid of this tile. I know I see the match 4 of yellow down there. I want to get rid of that one first because it was easily matchable away. And now I'd rather do actual work that's needed. So I'm going to like take this. I'm going to overshare that thing. I want to keep the protect tile so they can have the strike, you know. There we go. That guy's done. And now he's going to wake up, but he's going to get right back into stun lock. See? Another 4 turns of stun. Nighty-night. We will... I don't want to match that red down there, but it looks like I'm going to have to. I guess I will. I just want to keep it moving, so less stall tactics. There we go. He's almost gone. Wave 1 is almost done here. I know it seems a little slow, but I mean, imagine, look at my health. Everyone's full. It's been pretty safe. No one's had to worry about nothing. And that's how I said it, nothing. Let's see, 3,130 damage. Oh, look at that. It's coinkydink. Bloop. Perfect. Okay. We are going to... Oh, look. They're all full. I got over 10 red, so let's just fire that off to start off the party. I don't have enough yellow yet, but we can fix that right there. Yes, more enemy tiles. Good stuff. Okay. So I'm not going to overshare yet because we still have options on the board to abuse and use. So we're going to do this. Someone's afraid. Cool. See, now I don't have enemy tiles to match that are at least obvious to me. So I'm going to overshare one of these tiles. Probably that red one up there. Actually, probably the red one down low. Let's call it what it is. Let's get rid of those low ones, because they're usually harder to get to. Two people stunned. Nice. We want... Oh, here we go. Cascade into 2 enemy matches. But I only had 1 purple tile available on the board, so I only got 1 You Are Afraid. That's the one bad thing about having so many people out there. You can't really run Polaris with this, for example, because you clog the board with your own tiles so fast, you can't have more fun. It's also one of the good reasons why Rhino's in here, because Trample gets rid of a 3x3 set of tiles. So you can kind of clear out more board space. First, let's do Rhino Might to put some enemies down, some enemy tiles, you know? Or we could do Carnage Rules. That gets rid of 16 random tiles. I mean, doing damage for each one. Boom. Let's see if we get some purples to drop. Look at all those You Are Afraid. We got 3 of them out of that. That's beautiful. And we'll get 1 more. There we go. That spells doom for the enemy, doesn't it? You're afraid, you're afraid, you're afraid, you're afraid. It's a lot of damage. That's beautiful. Let's make him afraid some more. Rhino might just keep hitting him. Fun fact, I could have done this with Dupe, if you think about it, because Dupe has Dupe Might, which is the same thing. Could have had fun with that. Let's run the oversharing. We'll put that on that tile. And we'll hit it. More You Are Afraid, which means more damage, and he's done. See? Not bad for having no damage on me at all. Cool. I mean, like, there was minor damage done via Carnage's attack tiles, but hey. Not a big deal, right? Okay, let's get back into this over here. Round 8 Molten Man. We're going to go for 4 stars once again, but now we're not going to use Gore and Deathlock and all that. We've done that already. So let's do a web-based team, and we'll do the Spider-Gwen node next too, so we kind of follow it up, okay? So we're going to do webs. You just don't have fun with webs without Miles, okay? We're talking free AP. You know, whenever a web tile is matched, gain 1 purple, red, and blue AP. It's beautiful stuff. I find Miles with Chasm, if you're using 5 stars, is really fun, because Chasm ends up making a good amount of webs, and Miles is just turning back AP. Now, you might think, why would you want that with Chasm? Because Chasm does more damage with less AP. Because then you can have another Spider-Man of some sort on the side using blue AP to stun people. And then you have Chasm just constantly doing his passive damage on top of his other damage. Don't worry, it's good. It's worth it. It's a good use for all that AP. You'll put it to use. Anyways, Miles for AP. You could put in Gwen for regeneration via web matching. It's not a bad thought. You could put in Peter Parker for generating more webs, but I find if you get more webs when you use Miguel, I think Miguel's a better use for getting webs out on the board. Yellow, blue, black. There's Miguel or Spider-Man 2099, and I think they go really good with Silk too. Silk has this passive where, there it is, whenever you match or destroy a web tile, heal Silk's lowest health ally for a burst of health, and it's a pretty good burst. Also, where is it? Is it all wrapped up? There you go. At the start of your turn, if there are 3 more web tiles on the board, destroy 2 web tiles and deal damage. Okay? Now, I could pump it up, and it's tempting. I don't know if we want to, though. If there are 3 or more web tiles on the board, destroy 2 of them. So let's look over at Miles. Whatever web tiles matched, you get that AP. See? Don't know if we want to do that, because you're not getting that AP out of them now. But then again, we're not really relying on stuns, are we? It's, conundrums. I don't know. Maybe we should go this route just to play with it. We don't use Silk that often. Although, I think she's in a Puzzle Gauntlet really soon, isn't she? A bird told me. Let's go for it anyways. Let's run this and see how many webs we can get out there. How much we can really take advantage of. No, I didn't change Silk's numbers. That's okay. Honestly, I like her color set the way it's at right now. You prefer 4-star Gwen, 4-star 29, and 4-star Silk? That's an ultra healing combo, isn't it, Mark? Gwen and Silk together? It's a lot of healing going on. I can definitely see there being validity there. I like Miles for the AP generation because then I can put that blue to use on a stun. And even if I can't stun this boss, because you can't, Miguel O'Hara's blue, even though it has a stun on it, it does. This target takes 75% additional damage as long as the countdown tile's on the board. So you're basically hurting them even more. Even though he doesn't get stunned, that still works. Or you can do this blue. Strike, attack, and protect creates 7 tiles of that chosen type and convert 5 random tiles to webs. Okay? Like, there's good stuff you could do here. I think I'll have enough healing with Silk alone. I'm gonna go with a red match to start. Okay, now that we've set some of this up, let's match that, get some webs out there. Thank you, Silk. I'll just get some more webs. I'm gonna keep this rolling, don't we? Sir, I needed those yellow and blues. You don't need them. So healing is going. Now I can hide and seek. We're just going to put out a bunch more webs. And now I'm invisible as Miles. Let's get this to make more webs so Silk can have more fun. I have plenty of purple now, so I can actually do the ending of hide and seek over there. There we go. Create 1 fortified web tile and deal 3 strength 53 green strike tiles. Then deal 3 blows of 166 damage. It isn't a lot, but it's something. Or I can turn 3 of my webs into these 1-turn countdowns that deal decent damage too. I don't know if I want to do any of it. Probably do, but yeah, I like the idea of a fortified web tile because then I can use it twice. So it isn't a lot of damage, but I get to use it twice, and that's what's good to me. Let's get some more webs. What's that, Mark? I'm sorry. I'm currently at 1,500 shards for 4-star Doc Ock, and he's at 4 covers for now. Okay, cool. 4-star Doc Ock's one of those guys that I think works really good in a rainbow build. Like, you kind of all 3 of them are pretty important. Even I think his blue I keep at 3, but even then, with that being said, it's like it still swaps 2 tiles for a cheap cost of blue, you know? And that's a great point. Should I make 5 webs and 7 tiles of a chosen type? Or should I stun the turn, make 75% extra damage? I want to make the webs, I think, and come out with a surprise. Because that's 25,000 damage. Plus an additional 3k for each web on the board. So, if we make the webs, and I make strike webs, okay? Now I got a bunch of webs out there, right? And I don't know, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I count 10 webs. So 10 webs with surprise equals a lot of damage. Pretty good stuff. Let's match some webs away, get some more AP on the board. And then, guess who goes into hiding again? This guy, which means more webs are out there. I could do this, because this does actual 3,200 damage, and yes, I keep his red at level 3. Look at that. He's pretty much done. Match that right there. Poor Molten, man. Got beat up by some spiders. So that worked out pretty well. Now let's go over to the Spider Gwen one. See, this is kind of one of the reasons I didn't want to run Gwen, because, you know, she's going to be in this one. I'm not going to use Silk with it. I feel like I want to do more damage now. Let's put Miles back in, though, because we do want the AP. I want to spam things on people. I mean, I guess let's do Miles, but let's do Peter Parker instead over here. It's two different ways of getting your web outputs. And yes, I want to get that. Is it this one? The web shooters? We'll get these out. Because it says down there, when you make a match 5, create 2 random web tiles. It's not that one. There was a different one. Is it this one, the Spider Sense? There it is. New red, green, and blue tiles have basically 13% chance of being web tiles on your turn. So I'm going to equip that. Why didn't I have it on to begin with? Something about, I don't know, chance to green 3 green AP at the beginning, taking less damage. There was other things I was using it for. You know, stuff. I could put something on Miles. I don't even know what I would do. I don't think it's necessary, to be quite honest. Let's just move on. So we got Miles, Peter Parker, Spidey, and Spider-Gwen. Okay, let's go for it. This is a wave battle. There's not a lot of team damage on the team I've created here. It's more like we're picking off people one at a time. We don't have too much passive web creation besides Peter Parker. We need to match his tiles to make passive web stuff. The weird thing is, like, you know, you have to, like, notice which spider is his. Like, these blue ones are his, those green ones are his, but these red ones aren't. That's Miles. Miles is higher level for me. So I do that, and quick reflexes, it makes me 2 more red. I do this. So I'm kicking out the jam. Quick reflexes, AP gained, passive, passive, passive. Okay? Quick reflexes. And so now that I got this, I get thwip, 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 pow, which is going to get me 8 more webs out there. Some of them are locked webs, like this one. So that tile isn't going to do anything until it gets unlocked. Anyways, no more blue and green matches, which I really want, because I just want Pete to do his thing. But I'll take this purple for now. Fun thing about purple is I can use it for 2 different things. Either I can A, and go into hiding, or B, I can get the stun 2 enemies for 2 turns and convert 2 basic tiles into web tiles. And I'm going to do that, because 2 enemies stunned is a fun thing to do. Then you can take your red over here and do a cherry bomb. Remove 1 web tile to do 14,000 damage? That sounds really cool, doesn't it? Yes, please. I'll do this red right here. Sounds beautiful. It's okay. That cheap shot was just that, a cheap shot. I'll do another 14k. Thank you. See, it's pretty good to produce the red, purple, and blue AP for matching webs. Because of this reason alone. Just cherry bombs only costing 6. Got 14 minutes left before this whole thing goes away. So we gotta really get a move on here. Which one? Which one do I do? I guess all of them. I don't know. We'll do this one. Why? I'm just getting rid of bogus tiles out of the way. Here we go. Thwip pile. That's more webs. I kind of want to do this Unstoppable Crash because this board is like in shambles. It's not a good setup. Yeah, let's do that. Get some shake going on in here. There we go. That's good. That was actually really good, getting rid of him. So now I'm going to go into hiding. Because let's face it, hide and seek is really strong. Another 14k. Let's go over to this guy. He kind of wants some attention. There we go. He really wanted that in the face. Okay, we're going to cherry bomb him again. Another 6 AP put to use. Just knocking people out. Doing damage that 4 stars generally don't do like that for 6 AP. We're going to use... I'm not sure whose yellow will be better for this one. This one only makes 3 webs, but one of them fortifies. This one costs 8. This one costs 6. I kind of want to do that. For 6, I get 3 webs. For 8, I get 4. But this one fortifies 1. So I think I'll do that. We are pretty darn invisible right now. We have a ton of webs out there. Can we kill this guy with 1 surprise? Let's try it. Yup, yes we can. I didn't want to go through the trouble of counting. We're kind of running low on time for this boss event. Let's get some webs. Okay, I'm going to go into hiding. Means more webs on the board. Cherry bomb them. We'll take this because that red gets that closer to another cherry bomb. And this should be a cherry bomb right here because I got enough web matches to make the red AP for it. Boom. 700 damage left. He's probably still gonna get that cheap shot off, isn't he? It's not like it's gonna kill me, but you know, it's kind of annoying that this is happening. Oh, it did. It was enough. Yay, he's gone. Okay, so now I gotta move on to these dudes. We gotta get rid of this muscle because his Tommy gun's annoying. We'll get some more webs out there. Do I do the team damage? Nope. I'm gonna save for a surprise. We got a lot of purple AP ready to blow. Let's do this. First off, you know what? We're gonna do the surprise because that, yep, got rid of the muscle in 1 hit. 4-star character doing 66,000 damage. You know, some people don't believe in miracles, but I say just watch that. Let's get this yellow. Okay, someone's gonna hit me with that ability, and that's not cool. I'm gonna kick out some jams, fortify a web. I guess I'll match this away just to get rid of it. That actually hurts her a little bit. We're gonna go back in hiding. That means more webs for us. Let's match these reds. Oh, it's locked up there. I can't match those reds. For once, the locked tile actually is thwarting me. No. It's okay. We'll get over it. Purples. So if you're still with me here, just remember the whole point of doing all this is to show you guys that you don't need to use 5 stars to win these fights to help your alliance out. You can do this without it. You don't have to have the greatest of the greatest pull luck or character roster or whatever you want to focus on. 4 stars and below are enough to get through a lot of this stuff. You just gotta, well, try. Find that niche. Find what your roster can be good at and use it. Abuse it, I say. I want to use one of these. I guess that might be fun. Kind of. Do that. I want... I guess I'll take that. There we go. That purple's gonna help. Critical mass is an annoying ability. Let's just say what it is, you know. Teenage kicks? Nope, we're going hide and seek. Get this red. That's more webs out there. That's more healing. That's more AP. Miles and Gwen are a great team. They really are. Oh, yeah, those quick reflexes got rid of some of my webs, but hey, it saved Spidey a bunch of damage. And Cherry Bomb to finish him off. Okay, we got less than 8 minutes to go. Let's get into this. Another fight against Molten Man. 4 stars only. Let's get over in there. What are we going to use this time? I would do Iron Man in some cases, but honestly, it's pretty easy. You just throw in like Cyclops or other people that help you make red tiles, okay? And just rely on a big old red punch to get the job done. There's other things you could do, though. I'm going to go on this one with... You could use a spider team like I just did moments ago. There's a use for Captain America here. Is it the red? Whenever the enemy matches a charge tile, Captain America deals 2,600 damage. Okay? And his red does damage. It makes more charge tiles. It really puts him in a bind. This blue, yes, you stun for 3 turns, but let's look at more deep into it. For every charge tile on the board, he bashes the enemy for 3,595 damage, 9 times. So, yes, Captain is a charge tile dude. And let's throw in his animal compatriots. Scrolling down here, I want Gator, I want Throg. Great people for making charge tiles and abusing them, okay? So let's get on out there. I want a blue match ASAP, and of course, because of that, they're not going to give me one. It's okay, we'll figure it out. Let's go with a yellow, because Loki can use that. Let's get some red up there. There's a blue. This will start making the charge tiles that I need. There we go. Let's start getting some charge tiles on the board. Let's get a red. There's another charge tile. Wind up so that can make more charges for us. Let's take this purple. Okay, now Loki should be visible, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. We're going to get help, which is going to make more charge tiles on the board for us. And we're going to match this blue away. If you notice, there's quite a good amount of charge tiles out there right now. See, we're getting some good stuff out there. Let's make some more. We want him to match and kill himself, basically. Does that make sense? Hope it does. I need, shoot. I guess I'll take this. Hopefully he won't match that red, that countdown over there. Or I'll match it myself. Darn it. That's not what I wanted to happen. It's okay. We have some good charge tiles out there, which max of 9 for this heavy hitter, right? That's 22,000. Yes, he's immune to the stun, but what do I care? Let's do this Instigator. He does damage for each charge tile we swap. There was some damage out there. We're going to do that again. We're going to get some more help. We're going to do a wind up. And then we're going to match another blue just to get another blue ability up there. Look at all these charge tiles we got. It's disgusting. Heavy hitter, dead. You could totally use Captain, Throg, and Gator to get through some of this stuff. You could probably go through some of these wave nodes with it too. I don't think I'm trying to get through these, but let's get this solo one in if we can, okay? Versus Black Cat. The hardest thing about these solo ones is that, honestly, they're level 566. I mean, do I need to say more? That's a lot of damage coming in. And to be quite frank, it's really hard to get through these with a 4-star and less. There's so much match damage coming at you. These guys act like 5 stars. And I can't honestly tell you if there's easy ways to get through it with a single 4-star character. I mean, I'll give you the best examples I can. But I got to choose one within less than 3 minutes and get into it. I don't think it's going to happen. I think if you're going to have your best bet, though, you got to use an invisible guy, okay? So Miles has invisibility, and that means you got to get that purple AP ASAP. You could go with Legion and his black. That's a great option. Legion's black only costs 6. He's invisible, and he can use all 6 colors to do things. You could use Professor X with his purple. Costs like 7 or 8. I think it's 8. To put it in blind spot out there, and then you stay invisible, and you do match damage and power up what tiles you might have, which won't be too much if you're by yourself, unfortunately. There's Wolfbane. There's plenty of options, but I think in this case, Miles is your best bet. If only because A, he's boosted, and B, Surprise, after Hide and Seek, has no cap for damage. It's just damage per web tile. So it's actually really potent. It's one of the few abilities, very few abilities in the game that has a no cap. It just, as long as you have web tiles, you're doing damage. I'm going to heal him to give him the best chance we can. I'm going to start him with 2 purple AP, because we're going to hope to get more. I don't want both Deadpool whales. That's not what we're going for here. Let's go. It's a lot of health. 51k is a lot of health for a 4-star, but she has 113. Okay. Take advantage of what we can. Make these match 5s. So basically, we're not going to get back to the boss fight, okay? Let's just be honest. What we're doing is we're showing that you can get through this really, really silly hard one-on-one fight with a 4-star character, okay? Yes, I'm relying on invisibility. What does that mean for us? That means we're not casting this hide and seek, this surprise, until we get enough purple to cast hide again immediately. It seems a little, well, sucky. You have to do it that way, but it's the smart way. Let's get some more power and responsibility out there, because we need AP, and webs make AP for us. We'll take this red. Say no damage from traps or anything. Now, if I want to, I can stun her, just in case she's going to do something silly. But there's really no reason right in this minute. Her only abilities that she's going to use is her passive traps, but her green for 6, which is direct damage, meaning it won't hit me while I'm invisible. And this Better Luck Next Time, which is direct damage, meaning it's not going to hit me while I'm invisible. It will put her airborne for a turn, though, so I can't do anything to her while she's airborne. But I'm not really worried about that. I can wait a turn, to do my thing. I need more purple, please. There's not a lot of webs out there either. I guess I'll cast this red in hopes that I or she gets smashed that black down there. She took my purple, didn't she? She's a jerk. I could take that yellow and make more webs. That's actually probably a good way of going. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. So I need more purple. We'll take the black. Ooh, what a... Jeez, didn't expect that. Thank you for the match 5. I'll take this. So because surprise costs 8 and hide and see, surprise costs 8, hide costs 6. So you need 14 purple to cast this optimally, meaning you're casting your surprise and then you're casting hide immediately on the same turn. It's pretty fun to imagine how quick he has to be to do that. Just a surprise out of nowhere, kick someone in the back of the head, then whoop, they're gone again. It's another good reason to save your red, because let's say you put the hide tile on something that like oh shoot, that's a easy place to have it matched away, right? You can stun her while you try to reposition. Okay, so I have 16, right? But there's barely any webs out there. So it's like, is it even worth doing? Probably not. I need to like get more webs built up. It's a shame, but it is what it is. I need more yellows. Oh, a dad gaming. Merry Christmas. That's cute. We want... I guess I'll take this green. I don't know. Well, she's airborne now. Not that that really affects me. Just match that. What do we got over here? 3 basic red tiles into attack tiles with strength 139. That's not bad. Reduces enemy team red, green, and yellow. Reduces my own yellow by 2, which is funny because I actually use yellow. So I'll wait until I use my yellow first. That's not bad though. Make some attack tiles to do extra damage on top, right? Might as well. Like, what would I have to lose there, you know? Don't take my yellow over there. No, just screw it up. You. She's gonna take my purple, isn't she? Of course she did. At least I get my yellow out of it. I need more webs. She hasn't been kind to me. So now I have a few webs out there. I feel like I should just wait a little longer though, because really I'm not getting much out of this, you know? I could do more surprise damage, but let's just do it anyways for funsies. Surprise. Okay. That's 42,000 damage, right? And then I go right back into hiding. And don't forget, I have this red here that almost got 30 AP. I'm going to do 3,200 damage for each one, and 30 AP means you're casting it 5 times in a row. 5 times 3,000 is 15,000 damage, so I mean, if I want to finish her off, I could always just Venom Blast her to death like a machine gun. We'll do this. That tops off her red. Yes, I'm going to actually use one of them because there's no point in Oh, that's right. She's immune to stun in these one-on-one fights. I forgot about that. Well, that's a shame. Whatever. Let's get rid of these purples before they get close to my invisibility tile. It's more important than getting those yellows. Really don't want her getting too close to my invisibilities. Take, I guess, some more red. Her trap tile stole a little AP. That's annoying. I kind of forgot about that happening. Take the team up, I guess. Oh, move that yellow down for me, please. Please. Ask nicely. Move the blues. Oh, cool. No, she needs the yellow. Black Cat definitely needs the yellow AP. Okay. See how my invisibility tile is just precariously balanced right there? That's not cool. So I'm going to leave it alone. Don't match it yourself because then you'll become visible, right? I could use my surprise now and come on out and match that, but then I'm still sitting out there where she could smack me in the face. She's got her claws out already. She's ready to smack me pretty hard. So what you do is wait for her to match it, and then I could, you know, I won't take the damage because I will technically be invisible for the moment, but then I will go into hiding right away on my turn, okay? I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but it probably will because it's black and, I mean, it's purple, I should say, and she likes purple. And there's almost nothing I can do about this. I'm like looking at other ways I can move the tiles around, and I don't see it. I'll move this one just to be silly. There she goes. See, I took a... Oh, God, of course she's cascading. Ugh. But, lucky me. That's why you save your AP. Okay? Kind of resets some of your progress looking for stuff to do, but I mean, what are you going to do? You need to help your alliance out. You need to get these boss fights in. And I know it's past time now, but let's just say next time this comes around, you don't need to hide and say, oh, I'm not strong enough. You could literally use Miles and do this sort of thing too. Miles is totally capable about doing this. And any other invisible character, you know, they would take longer because Miles is boosted right now, but they'd all get it done. Legion's really good at it, to be quite honest, because it's only 6 for a black invisibility tile, and he has a bunch of other powers to use. Probably should have used them just to show him off. Can you stop depleting my AP, sir? Ma'am. I'm just going to hit her with a Venom Blast just to use some of the red AP up. Get some more yellow. Take some more purple for me. I'm going to put that here because I want that cascade. I know I got rid of my attack tile, but let's just be honest. It wasn't doing the main amount of damage I really want. I want, I guess, a cascade? Sure. Not bad. I mean, I'm beating her in damage right now. Obviously, she hits harder, so that could flip real quick. Okay, so throw out some more yellows. Red for using some of that health up. I might be able to kill her now. I mean, if you look at, I got a couple webs out there, right? My surprise is on deck. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 webs out there. So if I just use up my Venom Blasts, that's more than enough now. I could also do this just for funsies, just to use a team up, but here we go, surprise. So you can beat this one-on-one with a way overpowered cheating character they want to throw at you. Just go invisible. I mean, if you're not using 5 stars, of course. If you're using 5-star characters, I find Chasm and 5-star Deadpool were doing really good jobs against them, because obviously 5-star Deadpool, you have that weighed and measured. And then also his black is really good at dealing back the damage you were taking. Of course, Chasm speaks for itself. Webs equals healing, and not to mention those Abyss tiles are more damage passively every time it starts the enemy's turn. So those two were getting done with a lot of work for me on that. But that's it. That is the battle at the Basilica. I hope you were able to do something awesome for your alliance as well. Get them through all the way through round 8 and stick with it the whole way. I mean, are you going to turn down 5-star covers? I hope not. Not because of a roster holding you back, I hope. So, that's it. I'm good for now. Probably tomorrow we'll start on that puzzle gauntlet finally. I mean, these holidays have been holding me back, but hey, tomorrow I got the day off. Maybe we can hit that. We'll start this 12 Days of Marvel sometime soon too. Maybe in a couple days we'll do like 3 days in a row, like the first 3 days of Marvel, then the second 3 days of Marvel, do something like that, because they're short, they're just one-offs. So anyways, that's that. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Mark, for joining in. I appreciate it as always. And I will see you guys really soon as I start up the puzzle gauntlet. Happy holidays, everybody. Bye.